Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now listen, today is your last day to sign up for the seminar on Sunday. I know it's at noon. Some people got church. Listen, that's Sunday. It's on the 2nd. If you got an 8 a.m. service, go to the 8 a.m., 10 a.m. service, or to the Saturday night service tomorrow, or to the Sunday night service. Because it's really going to be a word preached on this here live that we doing Sunday at noon. So it ain't really like you going to be missing church, because it's going to be a big gathering, and seminar going to go until, I don't know. I'm teaching on 7 steps that I feel, 7 keys to a successful year. And it's going to sting a little bit, because we got to be real with ourselves, but I will be talking on it. So if you can make it on there, you sign up by getting into the course, because it's a course, but I'm doing a live seminar with it. So the course has the 7 lessons in it. And the course is called This Is My Year 2022. So you'll see that. You'll see that on there. And grab that. It's going to bless your life. And the videos, they'll be released after the live seminar. So it's on my site, TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. That's in the comments. I mean, in the description box, TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. And then all the other courses right now are discounted from 50% to around 70%. Life coach certification, that's $500 off right now. No coupon code. The price is the price that you see. That's the price you pay. So listen to me, I wanted to come on here because a lot of y'all sent me the post about the young lady. It was a young woman who met an older man online, and then he's the one who reported that her body was found. And then the police felt like he a nice man, nothing to do with it. But her family is feeling a kind of way about that. And it's no telling. It's hard to speak on stuff without all the details. And they're not giving details of what happened. But, that's very, very sad. And when we lose somebody like that, you can't let that be in vain. And just keep moving forward and putting yourself in situations without really paying attention and seeing like, man, could that have been the reason, the guy she met? And so you got to think about that. And even if there was no foul play on his part, I try to tell y'all, a lot of the men that you're going to meet online, they capable of that. They capable of that. Because it's men you're going to meet in everyday life that's capable of that. But it's even more so online, because that's where the guys who were overlooked, mistreated, dogged out, that's where those guys go. The guys who were socially awkward, extreme introverts, that's where they go. They get online because it's easier. The woman is delivered right up to you. The site tell you who you are connection with. The site show you who you ought to message. So it's just hand delivered. So a guy who lacks confidence, a guy who lacks what it takes to approach a woman, he's gonna go online because it's served up to him. And then what you have to realize is, if a man lacks confidence in himself, then that means there's insecurity. And what I tell you all the time, the insecure man is the most dangerous being on earth. You cannot play with an insecure man. So women always say, oh, it don't matter if you meet him online or if you meet him in person. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Stop with the foolishness because you want to get online. And if that's how you feel, you keep that to yourself. Don't cost nobody else's life because you want to be online. It do matter because, yes, although a man is capable of that you meet in person, he capable of anything, you double the possibilities of catastrophe when you meet a man online. And the reason being is, and it's the 19th million time saying this, but I'm trying to help y'all understand, is this coming from a male perspective. It's not coming from a female perspective. So if you're a woman, you have to listen and trust what I'm telling you because it's not going to make sense to your mind because you're a woman. There is a difference between the man you meet online, on an online dating app, not online meaning Instagram or Facebook, but on online dating apps, and the man you meet in person. There is a difference because, I'm going to tell you, online dating really is for lame men. And when I say lame men, I mean these are the type of guys that the world has labeled lame. These are the type of guys that women don't even want. These are the type of guys that women talk bad about, look down on, overlook, and go to the other guy. That's why they online. Because they don't feel confident with the shoes that they got on, the clothes that they got on, their height, their race, their color, their build, their talking skills, the ability to express themselves, introduce themselves, ask a woman for her name, her number. They don't feel comfortable with that. So what happens? Y'all gotta give them on this side. You just gotta listen, put your ears, put your headphones in and listen hard. They don't feel comfortable with that. So you gotta understand that when you get on there, yes, online, you're gonna have 10% at the most of men who also will approach a woman in person. 10%. The other 90% is going to be a mix-up of serial element. Y'all see I'm saying the word wrong for this here. You hear me? You hear me? You're going to have 90% mashup of craziness. I'm trying to tell you. So if you're not meeting a man in person, you're not meant to meet no man. You're not meant to meet no man. That he not coming online. You ain't meant to meet. And stop holding on to that one or two or three people you know that got married to somebody they met on a dating app. Listen, for one, they ain't made it past 10 years, so it don't even count. Two, they could be getting tied up every night and punched in the thigh, and you don't even know because they don't want to tell nobody what they going through because they don't want to hear a bunch of I told you so's. So they over there in a relationship suffering in silence. Three, you don't know if the man like men and the woman is a cover-up because that's another large percentage of men that go on online dating apps. Men looking for a cover-up. And so, listen to me. Just because you know somebody got married and they look happy at the cookout They look happy when you visit their house. Don't mean nothing. That don't mean that. You know how much that means? Zilch. That means zilch. Listen to me. I am a professional relationship coach who deal with relationships every single day. Some of the happiest looking couples are the most miserable. So just because your friend told you she happy, that don't mean nothing. Look at your own life. How many people have you told you happy when you was actually depressed, when you was miserable, when you was sad? Humans don't just go out and just wear on their forehead, I'm being hit on, I'm being cheated on, I'm being dogged out, my relationship is fake. Don't nobody do that. So y'all, if you not in the trenches, working in relationships, then you probably would not believe this, because you believe what you see. You believe what you see. Listen to me. It was two, 3 nights ago. Me and my wife had a really deep talk, a really deep, cutting through the mess talk. That talk, if it was on a reality TV show, they would have swore we getting divorced, because we have those deep, this what we got to do, this what we got to work on talks. But if we post a picture, we're not finna be on the picture. So we could post a picture and see what I'm telling you. This is what 0% of relationship coaches gonna tell you. That's what you got to understand that. And the reason why I'm so transparent is because there got to be a difference. There got to be a difference between who talking. Everybody not gonna tell you the real truth. And that's why people being led astray. That's why people getting their life taken. And that's why relationships are losing and marriages are becoming unpopular again. Because of the people online talking misleading. Listen, you need to be able to have this man approach you in person so you can see his gait, meaning how he walk. You can see his clothes. You can see his teeth. You can hear his voice. You can feel his energy. You can analyze his words, his approach, what he says to you. I was listening to this guy. He was telling about how he write women in the DM. And he thought he was bragging. Because he was trying to say, listen, are these women asking men for money? This a myth. Let me tell you how I talk to these women in the DM. Boy, that game was so lame. That game was so lame. But I could look at him and tell that he was not raised getting women. So he got game from TV shows and from books and, this craziness. And I'm like, see, that is the social awkwardness that I'm talking about. But again, now he writing women on social media. So that's a step down. It's not as crazy as online dating, but it's the second cousin of online dating. So if you're going to meet somebody online, let it be on a social media networking site, not on a dating app. Delete them dating apps, I'm trying to tell you, because you're going to wake up dead. You heard what I'm telling you now. You see this happening every day. I'm trying to save your life. Stop being desperate. Stop being desperate and get out the house. Get out the house, and if ain't nobody approaching you, that means you in protective custody. And I'm going to do a video on protective custody next. Delete them dating apps. Delete the dating apps. I'm telling you, delete the dating apps. Go to your friend's phone and delete her dating apps. Delete his dating apps. And get out the house and meet people in person. Mask on or whatever. Meet people in person. Hey, this is Tony Gasson. God bless you. I got another video coming for you on the protective custody. Look out for it later today.